here we have it! Collector's edition of Greymoor. So this only came yesterday. Game came out on the 26th of May, and it has just arrived. But I am excited to see whether it lives up to my expectations. I've actually not had a collector's edition of the ESO stuff before, which I wish that I'd got the collectors before. I'm a lazy elf, and I've always just gone for digital upgrade editions. And I wish that I'd gotten Somerset, especially because the Mephala statue was so good. But the vampire statue did look good in all the promotional material, so I'm hoping it's worth the extra money. It was a good £115 for me, so we shall see. So we got the main box on the outside here, and this tells us what hopefully should be inside, unless any meddling humans have snuck into my box and taken my coins, my precious shiny coins. And all the digital stuff as well, which I've been enjoying in game already. And then on the back it just says, explore Skyrim above and below. I've actually not been to Blackreach yet. I was waiting for when the main story took me there. I guess we slide the cover off so you can see the true majesty underneath as well. Oh, that was so satisfying. So this kind of looks like the wall of an old tomb that you'd find somewhere in Blackreach, maybe. That is nicely done. I do like the lettering on the box and everything. The thing is, I know I'm gonna have to keep this box somewhere because I won't want to get rid of it. Yeah, the box itself is actually really nice. I'm happy. I'll just keep the box. We don't need to open it. I guess I open. There's a little tab here. This whole stream is just going to be me fiddling with packaging, trying to get this open. You can see behind me as well, I have a Dragonborn Man. That's another of the statues, which is really well detailed, actually. Even though it is quite a plasticky looking statue, it is very well detailed. Okay, so what is this first thing I am seeing? Is this the poster? Oh, I think it might be. Yes, so the first thing we have is the poster, which I believe at first glance, yes, that is a map of Western Skyrim. And then we've also got, I don't know if you can see, just little detailed maps of each of the locations as well. So like Kyne's Aegis, little detailed cave maps as well of Blackreach and everything. That is quite cool. I like the design on the outside. It almost reminds me of the Ouroboros, but Nord style. But make it vampire. I'm not entirely sure which way. Oh, I was about to say I'm not sure which way it's supposed to go, but if you hold it this way, it shows the caverns of Blackreach. And if you hold it this way, it shows all of the landmarks of Skyrim, the overworld. So the writing's upside down if you have it on the Blackreach side. Okay, I'm gonna have to see if I can frame that. There seems to be some sort of health and safety advisory over here.
Please read before removing the items from the tray. Press thumb here whilst removing the bottom coins. Please remove the statue first, and then the top coins, and then press the bottom of the vacuum tray whilst pulling the bottom coins from the tray.
You're not my real mum, Zenimax. You can't tell me what order to do my unboxing in. They're probably very sensible though. That's probably a very sensible way to do it. I should probably listen to them. Hang on a second, I'm gonna see whether I can remove the entire thing from the outer sleeve. I wouldn't be surprised if I opened it and I had cracked the vampire in half with my sheer brute strength. I mean, look at these muscles. How do we get it out the box? That is part of the fun of this edition of Greymoor. Not only do you potentially have some collector's items, but you also have the fun and bonding of trying to get this the frick out the box. Excuse me. Elven intellect. So it is out. I can see just the imprint of a vampire's backside there. Although, are those his breasticles? Like, I think they got the statue wrong, guys. I don't know if he's supposed to be like a middle-aged woman with saggy boobs. Good job, Cinemax. And now, it's coming out. Yes! So we have the Steelbook. I kind of want to see what's actually inside this. So obviously, these days, we don't actually get the game inside a box because everything's digital. In here, there's going to be a code to unlock Greymoor, but it's not a real game box. It's all a facade. Ah, I am correct. So also in this edition, you get some coins from each of the expansions. So the Morrowind one, the Somerset one, and then they've also got a new one for Elsewhere and one for Greymoor, obviously, a Nord coin. Is this a manual? Aww. I almost feel like it's the 90s and I can read the manual and it'll tell me how to play. And they also have the different language translations. The Dark Heart of Skyrim. La Queue de Noir de Skyrim. Das schwarze Herz von Skyrim. If anyone is German or French in chat, I am very sorry. Well, that's really nice because I actually have the Elsewhere coin and the Somerset coin, and I just didn't have a place to put them before either. So they're just kind of around. In fact, I have one of them in a pouch on my desk because I just didn't know where to put it. So I've got my Morrowind coin here, and I didn't have anywhere to put it. From what I've heard though on the internet, the coins that you get in this edition are larger than the coins that they gave out at events and things. So I got this from going to some events here in the UK, and the community managers had these to give to us. And it looks like, yes, confirmed. The coins that come with Greymoor are much, much bigger versions, because that is flapping around in that hole there. Okay, it's time. We shall see the emergence of the Vampire Lord, and we will see if he's up to scratch. I'm kind of nervous because I've seen so many people posting on the internet that they're disappointed in the statue and it looks too plain and they don't like it, or some people posting that theirs is painted, other people saying there's a completely unpainted. So please be good. You are my first Elder Scrolls statue. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. So the sculpting is really, really good. I do have a DSLR, so enjoy the close-ups here. The sculpting itself is really, really good. We've got a lot of detail in his wings and on his horns, especially over on his face too. Oh my gods. And then I don't know how to describe this. I don't know whether you can see it very well, but there's a kind of goldy tone in places, like seeping through. So it does look like it's a bit weathered, which I think was what they were going for, like something you would dig up as part of the antiquity system. So I know with the Mathilde statue, it had much more of a metallic look, and it had more of a shiny, like Mathilde was very shiny. I didn't actually get her myself, but I've seen other people's, and yeah, this is definitely a very, very different look. I'm just thinking, if you have this on the shelf next to the other collector's statues, it's gonna look very different. I don't know if that's a bad thing, but it's different. It's different. I think I like it. I don't know. It's definitely not what I expected it to look like, but I like it. It's just not what I expected it to be. So, for example, if I show you on the side of the box, and can we just look at the colouring that's in the promotion? To me, it looked like they were going for more of like a burnt red colour, and there would be actual like red painted on the base and painted on the wings and on his horns. I know lighting does a lot, and lighting changes what the statue looks like a lot. But yeah. Hello. You're beautiful. You're living here now. He's got no nose, but, you know, all we need is love.
Hello, friends.
Is it heavy? Not massively. I can hold it in one hand and I'm a weakling, so that says a lot. So, yes. I think in general it is really good quality. I like the build of it. I love the design of it. All of this going on. But I think it depends what kind of statues you're into. I know some people like the fully painted ones, but there definitely has been a lot of effort put in here to make it feel antique and old. I thought it was going to be more like it had been chopped from stone. But I guess, yeah, it's shiny. I think that's the thing. A lot of people, especially people who know a lot about figures, are saying, I didn't get it because it looked shiny. Like, it has that, like, shiny look to it, which a lot of people aren't a fan of, but there you go. Consort literally just appeared at my door like, where's my game code? So, I'm gonna give that to him. Here you go. Use it well. Please use it fast in case I showed it by accident on stream. Okay, to be fair, you'd have to be like really, really determined to go back and zoom in and see the game code, and he's using it now, so it's going to be invalid in a couple seconds. So all of ye freeloaders, you better be quick. So I'm wondering, like, what is he actually standing in? I really like the whole design of it because it like draws your eye upwards, but what is all of this? Are they supposed to be flames that he's standing in? Are they tentacles? Is it water rising up around him as well? It could be the blood smoke, yeah. I've got to be honest here, with my personal taste, I think it would be cooler with more paint on it. If he had some like red detailing on his wings and on his face, I think it would be cooler. I think it's still cool. I have heard some people saying that it looks like an unpainted Warhammer figure. And I don't agree there. I think there is a lot of detailing, and I think I got lucky as well because mine seems to have more of that goldy painting going on, especially like on his actual armor and things. There's more of that gold coming in, whereas some people got theirs and it's just completely grey. Yeah, I guess if you wanted to paint him, you probably could. You probably could. If you're an experienced like Warhammer model painter, you could probably go in there and do some more work on him if you wanted. I guess I'm gonna be one of those gloating people who just got lucky. I can also see some little bonus goodies. We have the coins. These are much larger than the previous coins. Oh! I did it! With great pain. Jon and Jode, we dance with the two moons. All hail the main, and Rideltha. They're really nicely produced. If we compare like these ones, which are the new ones, to this one, look at that size difference. I guess I should try and pop out the bottom coin as well. This one will come out, which is the other top one from the other side, which I have to say was my favourite expansion so far until Skyrim came out. The Somerset coin. From the throne of Alinor, Queen Iren decrees, "Welcome to Somerset, children of Tamriel." Queen Iren, she's a good queen. She wants the best for everyone. I support Queen Iren. Are you working as a voice actress? No, but I wish. It's really funny, since I started streaming, a lot of people have said they like my voice, which, thank you. I hate my voice, but thank you. And I did actually start doing some Elder Scrolls lore readings over on Patreon. There's 2 up there on Patreon right now as well. So if you like my voice and you want to listen to me reading things, there is me reading Elder Scrolls bedtime stories. They've got a Nord coin and it's got the Jarl on the front and I don't want to get it out. Time to get something pointy. Use the ears. I could wedge my ear in. See if it'll push the coin out. I did it! Oh, that was worth the pain. Oh, it looks good. The detailing on them is stellar, I have to say. Look at that. Look at that. High King Svargrim on one side, the true son of Skyrim. That's up to you. You get to decide in the expansion whether Svargrim is the true king of Skyrim. And then we've also got the Wolf of Solitude, bound by blood and bravery. So yeah, particularly the wolf side I really like. That's really well done. And it's not just like colouring that makes it look 3D, it's properly, if you look from the side, it's properly like actually standing out. And then the idea is, if you get the Steelbook, because obviously nobody buys real video games in real cases these days, you can use this to store all the coins in. Disregard the fact that I haven't yet been able to get the Morrowind coin out of the box, but it's exactly the same as this Morrowind coin. But look at that, and I can display them in there. I finally have a home for the coins. Why aren't the coins in there in the first place? That's true, Moby. They could have actually like put the coins in the box. But I suppose they wanted to wow people when you opened the statue. I think I'm a happy elf. I think I'm a happy elf. I've got my vampire lord who's gonna watch over streams back there. He will make sure everyone is behaving themselves. If you don't, you will have your blood sucked. It's a pretty good collector's edition. I have mixed feelings about the painting, but I have to say the statue itself is a really, really good statue with lots of really good detailing on it. And honestly, you are paying most of the money for collectors for that statue. The coins are cool and they're a nice addition, but you're mostly paying for the statue. You get a poster and then also the Steelbook, but it's mostly for the Vampire Lord. And I think for me it was worth it, just so I can add more things to my nerd shelf. But what did you all think? Do you think it's worth all of the golden coin that you'd have to spend on the expansion? Let me know.